Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, it is very clear that William Ruto is determined to collect taxes by using every means possible, whether in the right way or in a crook manner. He is much determined. At one point, we had Alfred Mutua, who is now CS for tourism, coming out strongly to defend tourists and Kenyans who are just making their way back to Kenya for maybe a vacation. When they come with their luggage, the manner in which KRA officers are searching those bags, Alfred Mutua came out to expose them. He warned them, and it was clear. He stood with Kenyans. It was in Kiswahili. Alisema kwa Kiswahili kwamba we can never have tourists in this country because when they make their way in this country, the way their bag is being searched, wanatoa kila kitu, one by one, hata suruali za ndani na kila kitu, alafu unapiga tax kila kitu, they cannot come again. Because of embarrassment and the harassment they are treated to at JKI. And when he raised this issue, KRA came out to clarify that any Kenyan or any individual, be a tourist or what, once you make your way to Kenya and you reach at the airport, your belongings should not be beyond $500 US. That means you should not carry any items of value more than 75,700 Kenyan shillings. Ikuwe ni nguo, ikuwe ni electronics, ikuwe ni nini. It should not go beyond 75,700. I looked at that and then I wondered. Just one phone, Wale watu wanatoka huko nje, wananunua simu 50,000, 1,100, and I was also reading the comments. People were like, so it means everything is going to be taxed because the only laptop I'm carrying, it is 100,000. A single phone going for 100,000. Just one electronic. You're buying a watch, you have a necklace. They want to rob you in a broad daylight. So Alfred Mutua came out to defend Kenyans and the tourists who are making their way to this country. It was barbaric. He said it was the old-time way of doing things. But going by the kind of operation we have seen today at JKIA, led by led by Rigathi Gachagua, because it is an order from William Samoei Ruto. I have a reason why I mentioned his name. Whatever we are seeing Alfred Mutua doing at JKIA today, it is not his wish, it is not his will, it is not his thinking. William Samoei Ruto has ordered Alfred Mutua with a big warning to go and defend KRA. That's why you're seeing Alfred Mutua leading a media tour of passenger clearance process at JKI. Wako huko na media. Wanaangalia, wanamulika everything. Then you see the kind of items they are trying to parade there. Some weapons, firearms, whose sale in Kenya are limited and subjected to government clearance. You can see hunting rifles. We have pistol, handcuffs. You can see gun, magazine. They are there. That is what they are parading. And all this crackdown at JKIA is in defense of KRA. Nothing else. So Ruto wanted Alfred Mutua to recant his previous statement in defense of the people who are making their way to this country, in the manner in which they are being searched and how they are being fined on items they are carrying. All we are seeing is PR exercise. How comes when Alfred Mutua make its way to JKIA is when they are parading things? Hiyo wakati mwingine atuwanange wakiparade. Anytime we see DCI, when we see DCI recovering some items, you will see them posting in their official Twitter, now X, on Facebook. They will be posting there. You will see them parading those items. Kwa nini hawajawahi fanya hii mambo ya kuparade every day at JKI? What they get? Why only when Mutua made his way to JKI? Yes, I'm telling you that this one is a PR exercise. The end game here is to defend KRA and accept what they are doing so that they can continue with overtaxing Kenyans on every item they are carrying back to this country and embarrassing the tourists who are making their way to our country. I don't know if we're going to continue having tourists making their way to this country. Many Kenyans who are working outside, in fact, kwanza wale wanalianga nao wanafanya Gulf. Sababu ni kazi tu kidogo, wana a little salary to push on life na kusaidia jamii and relatives. That is it. Watu wanabebanga gun, wanabeba weapon, magazine. Unaweza pata ya kwamba what they are parading there ni mtu mwenye register farm and is licensed labda kuuza. I'm just giving this one is just an example. It is just allegation. Or we all still understand that we have also crooks who are in such kind of business. Let them be dealt with in that manner. But don't use that one to weaponize KRA at JKIA so they can mistreat Kenyans, harass them, and take everything from Kenyans who cannot even manage to pay those kind of taxes they are asking for. Let criminals be dealt in a criminal way under our constitution and law of the land. But don't use this one to justify the mistreatment KRA is doing at JKIA in the name of collecting taxes. No. But because they are determined to do so, they are weaponizing KRA and justifying what they are doing so that they can continue. Because anytime you are scanning a bag or a luggage, the machine is able to identify such kind of harmful weapons. Such dangerous weapons will be identified. Lakini wakati wanafunga kila bag, wanakuanga wamekaona weapon ndani. There's no kind of what they have seen a weapon. If it's a laptop, wanakuambia weka kwa meza. Kama ni mshipi toa, kama ni simu weka hapo, kama ni wallet weka hapo, alafu hiyo mizigo yako ingine ipite. So wanatoa one by one. Vitu za kawaida tu, wanajua there is nothing like weapon here, but they subject you to that. So what we are seeing here, it is William Ruto who got angry and mad with Alfred Mutua's position to defend Kenyans and tourists who make their way to this country. So he's telling Alfred Mutua, kitu tunataka ni pesa. Sasa wewe enda JKIA, fanya sarakasi, fanya vituko, and justify what the officers at KRA are doing. The end game is to collect as much as possible. But the worst is that they can never tell us how they are spending our money. They end up misusing. And that is what is going on. So once you see this operation at JKIA, where they are parading these things, they have taken, in fact, na Moses Kuria, sio Moses Kuria, Alfred Mutua tunamjua ni mtu wa media. He understands the meaning of PR, and he is a master of PR. He knows how to do it, and that's why he decided to go there with the media. But everything was put in place for a specific reason, to justify some kind of mistreatment at KRA. Not KRA, at JKIA. So umeenda na media, waangalie, wamulike, wapige picha ionekane kwamba hii ndio mambo inafanyikanga. Sasa hao watu nafaa wapitia haya maneno. Hey. And this is the behavior of Kenya Kwanza. This is how they operate. Don't expect anything good from this government. That's why they're going to an extent of overtaxing Kenyans on everything. Uhuru alikuwa amesema wale wa Kenya wanafanya biashara, unaleta mzigo yako, wanapima kwa kilo, unalipa hivyo. Ruto saizi anasema leta mzigo, let your consignment be opened item after the other, charge according to quality but not quantity. They end up paying more. So the end product at the market is expensive. Mwenye anauza na mwenye kununua wanabeba mzigo huo. Nao wanasema KRA, JKIA, mambo ni kama yale umeona siku ya leo. And that's what normally happens. So you end up paying for more because they value this item even more expensive than the price you bought, original price. Especially when you don't have a receipt. It is very worse. Na ni wanyasaji wa ajabu, wanakufanya mpaka hata you can just surrender your properties to them, unawaachia mzigo hiyo na hizo properties. Because the way they hike the taxes, you wonder, am I buying a new product and is a used old something? Kitu imezeeka. Yani wanakunyang'anya, it's highway robbery. Kuria has been forced to go and defend KRA. Not Kuria, Alfred Mutua. And that is what we are seeing at JKIA. He has been forced. He has no option. Ruto is in power. You either follow his rules, you either follow his advice, or else you are out. Ile kitu mmeona leo, Alfred Mutua analinda mkate wake. He's safeguarding his job. And the Kenyans who elected William Ruto, this is what you subjected us to. This is what you have led us into. The suffering we are seeing today, it is because of people who refused to take the advice during the campaign. And now we have a result on the table.